Do you want to know why some people love living in Firestone and Frederick and others want to stay as far away from it as possible? In today's video, I will break down the pros and the cons of living in Firestone and Frederick, Colorado. What's up, beautiful people? My name is Noah, your local realtor and Northern Colorado guide. And today, we're zeroing in on Firestone and Frederick, Colorado, two towns with lots to offer, but also with their own challenges. Now, whether you're considering moving or just curious, you are in the right place. Now, Firestone and Frederick are thriving communities with a small town feel. And this may be a pro or a con for some, but for me, the small town community vibe is one of the best things about living here. Now, people in Firestone and Frederick are friendly and really want to get to know you. The barista at the local coffee shop is gonna know your name and what your favorite coffee is. The neighborhoods are tight-knit and often rely on one another to help out with maintenance, different home projects, and keeping things safe in the neighborhood. It's not uncommon to see a group of neighborhood kids riding bikes and playing while everyone else in the neighborhood is collectively watching them. The small community also gives you a better chance at making meaningful connections with people who are into what you are into. And if you don't have a town of 200,000 people, it's easier to meet those people and establish those relationships. Now, while the small town feel is great, it is small, which brings me to the first con, the lack of nightlife. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have plenty of places to sip on your favorite adult beverage, catch a game, or grab a burger and a craft beer. But that's about it. If you are looking for nightclubs, dancing, concerts, and laser lights, you are going to be forced to take a 40 to 45 minute drive down I-25 to Denver or the other direction to Fort Collins. Now, these cities make up for their lack of nightlife with community events like the 4th at Firestone, different fairs, carnivals, and neighborhood block parties. Now, the second pro on my list is that you are in an outdoor paradise. If you love the great outdoors, Firestone and Frederick offer 35 parks and 12 miles of trails, including the Firestone Trail, which cuts through the heart of Firestone. The trail connects to a larger network of trails in all of the surrounding areas, offering residents a range of recreational activities, including playgrounds, sporting fields, and open green spaces for your enjoyment. And if you want more adventure, you are in luck, as you're going to be close to the St. Vrain State Park, the beautiful Union Reservoir, Rocky Mountain National Park, Boulder Creek Path, and to top that off, you are only an hour and 20 minutes from Eldora Ski Resort. And having all of this at your fingertips is going to cost you. And that brings me to my con number 2, which is the cost of housing. And if you have any questions about housing, this is a great time to shoot me a text or a call at 720-741-7474 and leverage me as much as you can. Now, with popularity comes increased demand, and Firestone's housing market is tight with your average price around $589,000. Now, this number in and of itself is a little misleading, as most of the homes sold when I pulled this data were new construction. Now, with popularity comes increased demand. So you can find previously owned homes on the market for a little bit cheaper, but even those homes are only going to be a few years old because of how new these communities are. Now, you will find the price of homes slightly more economical in Frederick, coming in at $528,950. It's also important to note that as these towns grow, you are going to find more variety in housing options, like paired homes and condos offering even more affordable options. But there's a silver lining here, as homeowners in the area capitalize on appreciation as home prices continue the upward trajectory. Now let's talk about pro number 3, which is the strategic location. Both Firestone and Frederick are strategically located, significantly contributing to their appeal to residents and business owners. Their position on the map enhances the quality of life through easy access to outdoor activities in the beautiful Rocky Mountains and enjoyment of the community amenities. Another substantial benefit in terms of connectivity is economic opportunities and access to the larger metropolitan areas like Boulder, Denver, and Fort Collins. Now it's time for con number 3, and you might not think that this is a big deal, but it is lacking, and that is public transportation. And if you rely on public transportation, Frederick and Firestone's options are limited at best, which can be a pain in the butt when you've had had a couple of beers and all you want to do is get an Uber ride home. However, these towns are growing and more rideshare drivers are seeing more opportunities in this area. Now, I believe this problem will remedy itself over the next few years as the economy grows. And that is my pro number 4, which is economic growth. Frederick and Firestone are booming. I guess as booming as 16,000 people can get, but this growth is driven by a combination of factors, including the location, technology industries, the renewable energy sectors, and the town's commitment to creating a supportive environment for businesses and entrepreneurs. The area's focus on sustainable growth and support for local businesses has further strengthened its economy, attracting investments in manufacturing and retail spaces. Frederick similarly is witnessing a robust economic development. The town's efforts to promote economic diversity and job creation have paid off. And you can see this by the rising number of new small businesses setting up shop and the increased employment opportunities for residents. But it does have a temporary side effect on the community, and that is all of the construction. And that brings me to my con number 4. Now, Firestone and Frederick are, for lack of a better term, new cities. The infrastructure is new, the streets are new, the homes are new, the large shopping centers are new, and there is no signs of it slowing down. So if you don't like construction or can't handle a few detours every now and then, this area may not be for you. But if you ask me, a few extra minutes in the car now and then is worth it to be able to live in such a beautiful place. Now, Firestone and Frederick offer a small town feel with deep community ties and a solid economic outlook. And you get all of this wrapped up in Colorado's beauty, but it's not without its faults. It's all about what fits your budget and lifestyle best. If you have direct questions regarding the area, housing, or just simply questions about relocating, I'm always a text or a phone call away. I sincerely hope that this dive into the pros and cons of Firestone and Frederick helps you on your journey of finding the perfect Colorado town to call home. Reach out to me with any questions, big or small, at 720-741-7474. And if you are considering relocating, watch this video right here where I tell you every single thing you need to know about Firestone and Frederick. Remember to stay adventurous, my friends. I will see you on the next video.